trembling fingers tell a tale of sheer dread that still courses through me. Uncertainty grips my every thought, and time itself seems warped. How long has it been? An hour? Perhaps an eternity? The apartment I once called home, now a haunting shadow, is a place I dare not re-enter. As I sit here in the library, there's no other sanctuary from which to recount this chilling narrative. 9 long years were spent living in that apartment, a solitary witness to my existence. It holds a trove of cherished possessions, but fate may now wrest them from my grasp. But, let's rewind for a moment. I suffer from chronic sleep apnea, a sinister affliction that steals my breath in the dead of night. My very life hangs in the balance as I battle with my own subconscious, which periodically abandons the realm of the living. It's a silent dance with death, a dance I've been hesitant to share with a doctor. Oh, how I long for the presence of a physician now. Last week, curiosity got the better of me, pushing me to record the symphony of snores that plagued my nights. Perhaps the sheer horror of my own snoring would spur me to seek professional help. Little did I know the darkness that awaited me. After the first night's recording, I groggily approached the camera, expecting to confront my nightly snoring demon. What I unearthed was far more chilling. My morning routine paused as I watched, transfixed by the screen, a silhouette, my silhouette, sitting up in bed. A clumsy accident sent Mrs. Butterworth crashing to the floor, syrup pooling at my feet. But it was the spectral figure on the screen that held me wrapped. The tape, rewinding faster than anticipated, carried me back to that fateful moment. The static, those cryptic bars of distortion, painted an eerie backdrop. Amidst the chaos, my body lay in silhouette, faintly illuminated by a distant street lamp. Pancakes forgotten, I watched in horror as the shape stirred. The revelation was as bewildering as it was terrifying. My silhouette, my voice, was I dreaming? To whom was I speaking? My recollection of dreams had grown hazy over the years, a patchwork of surreal images. This, however, was something entirely otherworldly. The voice, a raspy, nicotine-soaked whisper, persisted. "Can you hear me?" it inquired, each word a torment to my senses. I could scarcely fathom the bizarre dialogue unfolding. "I see you listening," it taunted, and then came the revelation that defied reason. The silhouette spoke of coming, an ominous promise that clung to my psyche. I halted the tape, leaving it untouched for weeks. My daily grind became an escape, a distraction from the unsettling mystery. I buried myself in work, exercise, and mundane routines, attempting to relegate that ghastly night to the recesses of my mind. Yet, curiosity is an insidious beast. Slowly but surely, it clawed its way back into my thoughts, eroding my resolve. I rationalized that the previous encounter might have been a mere fluke. With trepidation, I set up the camera once more, recording my descent into the abyss of sleep. The morning brought no respite, as my toppled camera lay on the floor. Pancakes and syrup held no appeal as I rewatched the tape. My silhouette, eyes wide in abject terror, consumed the screen, a grotesque caricature of humanity. Unearthly sounds emanated from my throat, a cacophony of agony or madness I could not decipher. Then, an ominous message emerged from the chaos. "Help me," it seemed to cry, then morphing into an eerie threat. "I'm coming for you." Paralyzed by fear, I could only watch as the covers on my bed were violently thrown aside, revealing an indistinct figure. I slammed the bedroom door shut, fleeing to my car with heart pounding, barefoot and disoriented. Only my car keys prevented me from running aimlessly into the night. I find refuge in this library, my time on this computer waning, my resources limited. With any luck, I may reach my sister's sanctuary. Should anyone stumble upon this tale, know that it is a genuine account of my ordeal. I pray that this nightmare is an isolated incident, not a harbinger of an impending pandemic of darkness.